المشاهدين، كما عودناكم في برنامجكم الأسبوعي برنامج إماراتي، أنا صديق لكم خيرة من دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة. ولهذا الأسبوع نستضيف السيد فاروق أكرموف، المدير التنفيذي لشركة ريديزاين في إمارات دبي. Good afternoon, Mr. Farrukh.
Good afternoon.
As the first, welcome to EMARATI program, and it is our pleasure to visit your office, and we would like to know more about you. Who is Farrukh, from where he came, and when he came to United Arab Emirates the first time?
I'm from Uzbekistan, and I'm 34 years of age. First time I visited UAE, it was in 2006. At the time I was 15 years old, teenage guy. So I was still a student. But I like the country a lot, the way it's developing and the society in general. So when I went back and did my university degree, I came back and I started working here. And the journey went this way.
When you established your own business, Redesign?
3 years ago, 2023.
What you was doing before 3 years, before you stopped?
Before that, I was working as a civil engineer in a construction company.
UAE?
Anyway, yeah, all my career was in UAE.
Great.
So we did like all kinds of construction, mainly residential buildings. And we did mass-scale construction projects with the company I was working for.
Great. To move from an employee to employer, it's a very big step, and we need to know there will be many other responsibility on us. Let us to know how you face and what difficulties you find when you establish your own company.
Exactly. It was a lot of challenges. There are multiple challenges where the new entrepreneurs face when they start their own company, especially when shifting from being an employee into having your own business. So there are many factors. Of course, one of it is financial. Another one is having a good team and gathering right people around you. So this is one of the major challenges which me personally I faced, getting the right people and of course having many other factors as well.
What's the process to establish your own company? How it was the experience, and what advice you are giving today to the people who are planning to establish their own business in UAE?
Okay. The process is always, of course, proper planning, correct planning, analyzing all the risks and making sure that there is correct planning in terms of having customers first, like establishing where would you get the clients, where would the client base come from before even like putting the money into the company, understanding where would you get the clients from.
You accept the...
Yeah, to make sure that before even you start, you have projects in hand. So what we did in our company, before even getting our trade license and establishing it, we made sure that we can get the projects and that way to assure that we will be safe when we start the work. So this is one of the main advices I can give to the young entrepreneurs who want to start. Always make sure that you have projects in hand before you start.
Let us know more about Redesign, about the company services and what you are focusing on.
Right. Okay. So we specialize in various factors within construction industry. So one of it being fit-out works. So we do renovation for all sorts of cases, like residential, be restaurants, commercial, warehouses, villas, this sort of things. Other than that, we are venturing into construction field as well. So we have obtained our G+1 license at the moment. and we are participating in multiple tenders to start construction process. And we also do design of interior design mainly. So,
Many services, so we need a huge of team, we need experience and educated team also. Let us know about your team, how you select them and how you training them to keep update with the latest technology also.
Right. Okay. So we have multiple specialists who specialize. One of the main things is to have obviously a right experienced team to make sure that when the project is awarded to us, our team is able to execute it. So we make sure that obviously the proper education is there to match the profile, and also the experience which comes with it. So once we select the team, we make sure, other than these factors, the personality factor also comes to play, that in this company we are trying to make sure that we have a long-term, almost like a partnership with all our employees, to make sure that they benefit from the experience they are getting from the market, as well as the company benefits, and we grow together as a team.
Timeline, very important to deliver our project. Also, the management for the project, that's very important. How you deal with that and how you support your customer when they need you 24/7, we can say.
Right, okay, it's a very good question. Timeline, which concerns majority of the clients, I would say 99% of clients always push for the timeline, mainly because they need to open their businesses, or either if it's a rented property, so there is a rent which is also has to be paid. So timeline is always limited within the construction sector. So before we start the project, we make sure that we agree on the requested timeline from the client, and we make sure with our team that this timeline could be actually met in the process. And once we come to terms, we, from our side, of course, the engineers and the team make sure that we have the project plan to follow it, and sometimes even to go ahead of it to make sure that the project is delivered on time.
And how you select your subcontractor for the project as interiors company?
Right, okay, we don't have...
procedure you have here to select them or to contribute with them?
Right. A lot of work is done internally in-house. We have a team who specialize in all these sectors which I mentioned. But of course, there are subcontractors that we have to appoint. And since we've been already working in the market, we have the trusted partners who we work with. We make sure that they are capable of delivering the project on time with the correct quality to match our standards. So if it's a new contractor, so we have to go out, make a site visit, see their work, see their portfolio, if possible to see their references, and then to make sure that they can deliver this work on time.
About the amazing experience, we would like to know how you build that on your customer and how you build a relation with your client always for long term.
Right, okay. Majority of clients who we have actually at the moment, they are returning customers. So if it's a company who has like multiple projects, they will be delivering to us, they will be giving us the project, obviously, if it's a first trial. And then once we do our work, they are satisfied with our quality, timely delivery, and personal relationship, the way we deal with the clients, and meticulously, as you mentioned, 24/7. They return to us, they give us more projects because they feel they can trust us in that sense.
Mr. Farrukh, what's your next plan? What the future of your business?
Okay, as I mentioned, construction is our main goal. So me being personally from construction background, having built many big projects, being part of the big projects, So the plan is to venture into bigger scale construction projects and hopefully be the part of this community and building big projects,
Inshallah.
high rises, inshallah.
Do you have any message to the people who support you personally, who deserve today to say for them thanks, who believe on your vision, who believe on your, we can say, mindset?
Yeah, of course. First of all, I would like to thank all the team members who believed in this project and this idea and keep supporting us through our journey, and of course to the government of Dubai who makes this possible for the expats to come, open their doors and let people make their dreams come true.
Finally, we would like to have advice to the young generation. What you will advise them?
For the upcoming entrepreneurs?
Yes.
Okay, as I mentioned before, it will be part of what I've already said. If someone is planning to do their own business, regardless what field is it, whether it's construction or any other field, it has to be a proper planning. As I mentioned, they have to plan years ahead to make sure they know what they are doing, to make sure that this project can last for a long time, to make sure that it's sustainable, and to plan it way ahead. Not to, of course, there will be a lot of ups and downs. You can't plan everything, but to make some sort of a roadmap to know each step ahead of time. So this is the main thing.
We say always thanks to Allah for this peaceful country and safe country which we are living on. One of the top countries in the world from the safety and security, which help us also to grow with our family and our business with this peaceful, with a smart government, which we see with also vision of our leaders. More than 280 nationalities, we live together, we support each other also. What you will say today for the amazing environment where we are living and for our visionary leaders, for their support?
As I mentioned already, I think all the expats are very grateful for this opportunity that they gave a chance to people all around the world to come and help to grow the country, and in return to get all these opportunities to grow. Even in the construction sector, it's one of the leading countries in the world, not only in construction sector but in many other sectors. So of course everyone nowadays have recognized that this country has a big future, even more than now, even though it's already very well established. So I believe this is the place to be, and it's gonna be one of the leading places on earth.
Inshallah. Thank you, Mr. Farrukh Ikramov, for your time to be with the EMARATI program. It was our pleasure to visit you today, and we wish for you all the best and more of success. Thank you.